And last source of ideas, business model innovation. It is about finding new ways of doing business, and it basically means three things. The first one, innovating in the value you are bringing to your customers. The Cirque du Soleil is a perfect example of value innovation. By adding a strong musical component, a theming that connects all the part of the show, and removing traditional circus elements like clowns, animal shows, the Cirque du Soleil offered a totally new, different, incomparable circus experience. This is what value innovation is all about. We can quote other examples. The iPod, what Apple has done in the MP3 player arena, and then the smartphones are other illustrations of value innovation. The Nintendo Wii is a canonical example of that. While video game station manufacturers were engaged in a bloody battle based on processing power, graphic capabilities that led to a situation where they had to sell every new station with a loss just to boost adoption, with the hope of generating later revenue on games. Nintendo redefined the competitive battleground by eliminating processing power and graphic capabilities as the core performance driver of their Wii station. And they added a motion sensor, which allowed a totally different gaming experience. The Wii became instantly a world hit, and what's more, Nintendo sold it from the beginning with a profit. This strategic pattern is now known as the Blue Ocean strategy. Second dimension for business model innovation, the organization. The organization that you put in place to produce your product or service. Like, for example, a farmer who became in Argentina one of the main country cereal producers by renting the land. Interestingly enough, he did that because he could not afford to buy the land, so he decided to rent it, converting an investment into a variable cost, which made his business much easier to scale. But it can also be the organization to sell your product or service, by shortening the value chain by selling directly and shortcutting all the intermediary agents. This is also known as disintermediation. This is how Dell started, by shortcutting existing distribution channels and selling direct, gaining them a very significant cost advantage. And third innovation in the business model is about revenue. Who pays and for what? The freemium model, for example, very popular on the web and in the world of smartphone apps, is a business model innovation based on revenue. It consists in offering a basic level of use of a product or a service for free, and then converting some of the free users, when they become addicted, into paid users, accessing then to a higher version of the product. It was invented by McAfee, the antivirus publisher. The market was already crowded. They didn't have any key technology differentiator, but they had this really innovative idea of offering the basic product for free and then converting users once they got addicted into paid customers. Financing solar panels installed on the roof of building based on its energy production is also a business model innovation based on revenue. The principle is to leverage the revenue generated by the energy production of the panel to cover the initial investment. The customer then doesn't have to pay anything, just allow the installation of the solar panel on the roof of their house. The transition to green energy then becomes painless.